real quick, rate this screenshot out of 10 in the comments below. It's been done by Riffian Gaming on Twitter, who absolutely crushes it with his photo mode pics and edits as well, so check the link below to go ahead and support him. He's simply so underrated, so do the right thing and follow him to help support his work. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new enemies coming to this game that are not robots. Yep, you heard that right, it's been confirmed yesterday, and well, it's set for summer, and well, Black Panther, and well, stick around towards the end of the video to find out exactly what got confirmed in yesterday's dev livestream, because it has everyone completely ecstatic in a good way. It's some really good news, so hey, we're going in the right direction for this game. It's probably the best thing to say right now. But also check out Instant Gaming, who are great sponsors as always, and I use them every single time to get new PSN cards, but they offer dirt cheap prices on new games and old, as well as credits, so go ahead and check that link in the description below. Now, before we dive into the juicy info that has been confirmed by Phil, who is one of the devs if you don't know, some things have been going on. Now, first of all, Phil did state yesterday that he's going to be playing the first Omega level threat later today, which of course, like I said, was yesterday, and that, well, it may well be in the next patch. So that's important alone, because the wait for these Omega level threat missions have been quite tough. So I know there's a lot of people that are really excited about this and curious to know if it's going to make it into the next patch, but this more or less confirms that. I think there's a very high chance that it will be, and like, to give you a better idea, I'm probably going to rate that like a, I don't know, like a 9 out of 10 chance that it'll be in the next patch. Now, a big thing that's been kicking off over on Reddit today, and I want to give credits to Sammy over on Reddit for sharing this, and I quote, "The cosmetic rework is starting to feel predatory. Now, they are removing in-game paths to earn cosmetics and pushing the marketplace." Now, the post goes on to say the following: all credits go to the one Adam P. It says, "For the past months, Crystal Dynamics have limited our ability to earn in-game cosmetics to push you to spend money, especially with the new updated marketplace. Level 50 skins for new players, gone. Pattern drops from DNA boxes, gone. Pattern drops from faction rank, gone. Cosmetic store, merely 4 slots. Okay, hear me out on this one. Ever since we heard about the cosmetic rework, the first thing they ever did was guttering the cosmetic store, where we could get cosmetics with in-game currency. The cosmetic store was not terrible, but at least it offers selections for people. Now, the store is completely gutted and doesn't even work properly half of the time. Well, they keep saying that they are doing a cosmetic rework, but they are removing the previous system without any proper bridging. And now they've updated the marketplace, where you can buy basically every single item in the game for real money. This disgusting push to the marketplace for the players to spend money is becoming a little bit too fishy. There's still no fix, and they think it's okay to do predatory practices on the user base and push them onto, I guess, different types of methods of content acquisition. What are your thoughts on this? Now, when we take a look at the marketplace scenario, first of all, it was a complaint about how the skins weren't really, you know, too big of a deal, or like valid enough to go ahead and spend, what was it, like $15 for a skin. So that was the first debate. But now, if you don't know, you can basically go ahead and, you know, access every single suit that's been available for a character to date, and just simply go ahead and purchase it. Now, before, when we were talking about challenge cards and all this kind of stuff, there were different ways you can go around to guessing, of course, new skins. Now, here's the thing, right? When it comes down to this specifically, personally, I can't really go deep on it with my thoughts, because it's one of those things that when you look at it from like a third person perspective, I mean, like, I simply just don't buy suits unless I really like it. Like, until then, I won't go ahead and purchase a suit. Like, the only one I did was the endgame Iron Man suit yesterday, simply because of it simply being that suit, but usually I wouldn't. But I can understand the frustration that's going on here, so I'm going to leave that to you guys to express further on that. And I really know, I just want to know, like, how the community feel in general about this, because I'm not a big skins kind of guy, but I understand people's points, so hey, leave your thoughts in the comments below. But now getting on to the juicy info that I said at the start of the video, which is yes, there are not going to be robots anymore because there's a new batch of enemies coming, and also it's going to be set for summer, and well, also Black Panther. Hear this out. So Phil says, and this is really interesting, is that the new enemies coming will simply not be robots. What's interesting is that he continued to say on this specific topic that a pretty big enemy faction is coming this summer. Now, to give you like a better idea and an indication of how things are going to be working, etc, summer ends on September the 22nd, okay? Why is this important? Well, all the stars kind of align to everything we've been talking about regarding the release date for Black Panther's DLC. Why is that DLC specifically important, and why does this give us a better indication on release? Well, it's just simply not going to be a DLC that's going to go ahead and release right with, I guess, robots. But most importantly, it says this literally on the expansion. It literally says Summer and Beyond, War for Wakanda, new hero Black Panther, new hero outfits, power level cap increase, new villains including Claw, new Claw faction enemies. That alone right there, new Claw faction enemies. We are simply not getting robots with this DLC. This is going to be the big blowout DLC that is really going to put this game on the map, and if it doesn't, then it's game over for the game, in my opinion. But we're not going to be getting robots with this DLC, and this is what he's hinting towards, and he's saying summer ends September 22nd. We've been estimating the August release date for, of course, Black Panther's DLC, purely on the speculation basis that the game is free to play on PlayStation now until, what, July? So it's like, well, all the content between now and then is a build-up, and then the game's not free to play in August, but kaboosh kabam, here's a reason to go ahead and purchase, of course, Marvels Avengers if you haven't already, or get back in the game because, well, there's a Black Panther DLC, and oh, also by the way, whilst you're there, here are some MCU skins as well for this character. Like, this is exactly what's going down with their strategy. I mean, I'd be crazy like if this literally turns out to just be completely incorrect, but this is right in front of us. Like, there's literally no other alternative. Like, even if I wanted to make an alternative, it still goes in a full circle, and it still comes, I guess, back down to this point that it's Summer and Beyond, and that, well, it's obviously hinting towards the Black Panther DLC, and how that DLC is simply not coming with robots, but how it's going to be opening doors to a new enemy faction. Guys, leave your thoughts on this stuff in the comments below. This is really exciting, but I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.